The full Monty tells the story of 6 unemployed men, 4 of them former steelworkers, who decide to form a male striptease act in order to gather enough money to get somewhere else. It is a strong film about problems and challenges such as unemployment and depression. And it's a very interesting film here in the context of diversity. It's also fun, and it's originally a comedy. And you see that here clearly. Here as we see 4 disabled men as the 4 steelworkers. The original film ends with the group performing on stage in front of a packed house, performing to You Can Leave Your Hat On, Tom Jones, and the hats being the final item removed. In front of us we've got the lineup of 4 men facing. It's almost as though I'm sitting in the audience now, and I'm one of the several hundred women sitting there soaking up this scene. It's kind of quite early on in the striptease. One of the men has already got their shirt off, and you can see braces, and he's got a hairy chest, and he's got a kind of tilt, and he's got his mouth partly open, and you can see he's lost 2 front teeth, and he has a really raunchy look. His eyes sort of squinting. He's really fully into it. So he stands out first. That's where my eye goes. And then I move towards the right-hand side of the image. There's a man here in a wheelchair, and he's leaning into his headrest. Laughter and absolute fun across his face. His shirt's open. It's rolled back across his shoulders, and his cap has slit down over his eyes. So he's really dynamically in the moment. And then next to him there's a man who's standing, and he's raising his cap high. He's got a real spirit of fun, quite light-hearted. He's got a belt tied with a buckle. He's no hairs on his chest, but he's about to sort of pull off his shirt. And then the last figure, he's looking with a sort of kind of, cheeky, I'm about to, shall I, shan't I? Behind them is a sleazy gold curtain in strips. You can imagine they're performing on a rough stage here, as they're all soaking up the applause and the shrieks of enjoyment going on. Of course, the full Monty means a full striptease, so they're heading towards being totally naked, these 4. It's interesting about the idea of nudity and what we think of as beautiful, and these 4 are really fascinating, interesting and gorgeous.